Hello students, good morning. Today I am here to make a video on the practical class for standard 9. Today's experiment is experiment number 1 and today's topic is study of a cross-pollinated flower. Before I start the practical, I tell you should have one thread practical file with loose practical papers. The papers should be having one side plain, one side ruled. The writings given here, you should write it in the ruled side and drawing should be done in the plain side. So let us start the practical. Biology practical, class 9, this you did not have to write. Today's date you must put 6/8/2020, experiment number 1. These two you will write. Biology practical you did not have to write. Class 9 also you did not have to write. You have to write the caption. First, observation of the parts of a cross-pollinated flower. Write it in block capitals as I have written. Okay. In the ruled side. Next you will write aim. Aim is observation of the parts of China rose flower. This time it is specified. Specific flower mentioned. Scientific name of China rose, Hibiscus rosa sinensis. Then next is requirements. For a practical requirements, the specimen of China rose flower that we need, needle to dissect. This is the needle. This is the biological needle by which we are dissecting the flower. A blade for taking the section of ovary, and section of ovary is done, and a simple microscope. Simple microscope is this. Simple microscope is used for seeing the ovary chambers from the section of ovary. Though you cannot see the picture of that, I have given the diagram of it. Lens can be used also. Procedure, very simple, we have to do it. Flower is dissected using a biological needle and section of the ovary is done by a blade and then put under this and observed under this simple microscope. The particulars of a flower is this. Flower is usually red in color. Most common color is red, but there are also petals. But other colors also are available like yellow, bicolor, pink and all those are also available. The pedicel, the stalk of the flower on which the flower is resting, a single long pedicel on which the flower is located or rested. The calyx, green in color, and 5 sepals, gamopetalous. Gamopetalous means united sepals. All the sepals are united to form one single structure. Gamopetalous. The corolla, the color of corolla dark red in color usually, or other colors like pink, yellow, etc. or bicolor. Petals number 5. 5 petals. All the petals are free from each other. Polypetalous. That is the term, biological term for free petals. Polypetalous. Androecium, the male reproductive organ. Stamens are many, uncountable, you cannot count the number. But the filaments are united to form a staminal tube. That's why the condition called single staminal tube, so monadelphous condition. Monadelphous condition. Anthers are yellow in color and free. Filaments are united but anthers are free. Gynoecium are pistil, carpels, 5 of them. The stigma tell us the number. Syncarpous condition. Syncarpous means carpels are united to form one structure, but stigmas are free here. But 5 free stigma at the top. That is red in color, but red in color depending upon the color of the flower. If the flower is yellow or flower is pinkish, then slightly color changes. But 5 definite number will be visible. Next is ovary. Conical ovary, when we dissect and separate it out, it is clearly observable conical ovary. A section of ovary taken by blade shows pentalocular. Penta means 5. 5 locules means ovary chambers, pentalocular condition, and each locule, each ovary chamber contains many ovules. Now I will show you the pictures. These things you have to draw in your plain side. The whole flower, calyx cut open, petal, the staminal tube, this is cut open, and this is the pistil. Style 5 stigma, number is fixed, ovary conical shape, this is the thalamus, and this is the section of ovary shows like this 5 chambers. Now I will show you the flower one by one as I have described here. This is the stalk, the pedicel, as you have written. Next, there is one more structure available that I did not say, apicalyx. Here it should also be apicalyx. An extra structure, here I write apicalyx is also present at the base of calyx. This is apicalyx. Number is variable 6, 7, but this is not calyx. Next is calyx. You can see this one, and we bisect this calyx like this, taking a needle and tear it off at one side, just like opening a shot. Tear it off like this. You can also do it at home, and then slowly pulling it out from the base of it by this needle. But care should be taken, needle should not pierce the ovary. Hold the flower with your left hand and cut open the parts one by one. Here it is, as you have seen the diagram, like this. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 calyx united, cut open. These are the petals, one by one we can remove. Petal, petal, petal 3, 4, 5. These are the petals, you can also see. This is what is left is androecium, gynoecium. This red color one you see, that is the staminal tube. Now I tearing off the staminal tube. I have to do it very carefully, and then dislodge it from the base. Dislodge it from the base. It may happen that when you do it, one flower is damaged, but you try with another flower. It requires a little bit of practice. Now it is dislodged, but you have to be careful to take it out. The staminal tube carefully. Slowly if you pull. This is the staminal tube. Staminal tube, as you have seen here. And this is inverted though, cannot make it straight. This is the style, this is stigma. This is the ovary. Look at the conical shape of the ovary. And now when we take the section of it, we take number of section of it and observe under this microscope, we see this condition. This is the all parts of the flower completed. Write this all in your practical file and keep it ready for submission. Next week we will do another practical. Thank you.